Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
Bad boys, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Chevy John don't come for you? Tell me what you wanna do, what you gonna do. Yeah, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Nobody now give you no break. Police now give you no break. That old soldier man I give you no break. Not even your eyes now give you no breaks. Hey, hey, bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, or what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I've been an officer with the Indianapolis Police Department for about 8 years. I grew up here. I really like it, but this is sometimes you got to realize how dangerous this job can be and how there is no run out there that's a routine run. There's a pin up here on my visor, and it's got an officer's badge number, and that officer is a reminder for me to always wear my vest. The one night that this officer decided not to wear his vest, he was shot in the back, and eventually, unfortunately, for him, his family, and this department in the city, he died from not wearing a vest. So that's just a reminder for me to keep that pin up there to make sure I wear my vest every day. We got a narcotics officer in a pursuit. Guys refusing to stop in a vehicle. He just crashed the vehicle. Now they're running eastbound towards Sharon at the park. He's going back towards the park. He's going back towards the park. Black male, light blue shirt.
Black male, light blue shirt, going towards the park. 31, you're also on it.
Why you do that, man?
You didn't stop. You're under arrest for fleeing law enforcement.
Yeah, man, I was going to work, man.
Why'd you flee from the police?
I did not see him text me, man.
Yeah, right. He's in a marked vehicle, red lights and sirens.
Red lights and sirens. That ain't flying. Marked
Man,
vehicle,
I did not see him, man. I swear I didn't.
I heard him and I was 10 blocks away.
Better tell your public defender that.
Marshal.
Right.
Does that look like him?
Your charges have been updated to possession of crack cocaine.
Man, I ain't got no...
No.
Oh, man, he just pulled.
Should get another line of work. Doesn't even look like him, but that's the ID he had on him.
Man, I got work ID man on me, man.
Control, you can slow anybody else down.
Right. Yeah, I'm fine. Just a little tired. Real winded, huh?
How much did he have?
Fat and out of shape.
Cha-ching.
Call David 230.
You know what? This is the city park.
Yeah.
And that's an A felony.
Man, I swear.
Oh, don't even try.
I ain't had it, man.
Why are you running?
20 to 50
I didn't run from you, man. I got, look,
20,
I got work
20,
ID, man.
20,
You didn't
listen,
run from me.
20,
No, I did not
20,
run from you, man.
You just
20.
crashed your car and took off running.
20
Man,
to
I
50
did not
years.
run from you, man.
20 to 50 years.
So why are you
I know,
running?
man. I didn't have that, though.
So why are you running from?
Man, I did not have it, man, because I'm on home detention, man. And I was just going to work.
What are you on home detention for?
Trying to hang out lights now.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can use evidence against you in the court of law.
man, see,
You have the right to talk to a lawyer, asking for advice before asking any questions. You have the right to talk to him at any time. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to you by the court before any question. If you decide not to answer any questions this time without a lawyer present, you still have the right to talk. Stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time if you cannot afford a lawyer. Do you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
Been through it before then, huh?
So anyhow, he takes off. He ain't gonna stop. He runs the stop sign on 12th and Medford. Goes southbound in the alley and almost hits a pole. Almost takes out a pole because he can't get turned. Then he comes down here. I said, "There's no way he's gonna make this turn over here."
And he didn't.
And he did. He smacked that pole, and I pulled up like this, and foot chase is on.
Man, I ain't got no reason to lie, man. I know cocaine on me, man.
Well, it's between you and the detective, so it's up to the judge. We know what the detective saw. We know you fled from the police like a bat out of hell for a reason. And it ain't just because of the probation.
Home detention and probation.
Home detention, they usually allow you to go to work. If you're on your way to work, you wouldn't have violated.
I was on my way to work, but I was going to get my little girl before 6 o'clock, man.
If you're on home detention, they usually allow you to and from work only. If you're on your way to work, you had no reason to run.
My home.
Oh, I take it back. You did have a reason to run and was laying on the side of the house.
No, I didn't, man. I ain't had that, man. My home detention officer told me it's okay if I go pick up my daughters, drop them off with their mama, and then go to work. And that's what I was going to do when he stopped me.
Why'd you run?
Because I was scared because I was on home detention.
But you just said that the home detention officer said you can go to and from work.
I know.
And that's where you were going, so you had no reason to be scared.
Man, because I was scared, man, because I ain't had no driver's license.
She wants to speak to you, Arturo.
I ain't had nowhere to go. Girls, they don't believe me talking about I had dope on me.
I got the only baby he got. You know, with him being gone, you know, it's gonna be hard for me.
Man, I'm cracking him up, man. I told you, my luck ain't.
Yeah, I was gonna take him.
But you know what I mean? Like I said, I feared, and I knew I was going to jail back there, so, you know what I mean? I fled and I ran.
So you gave a shot at getting away, right?
Hey, well, everybody gonna get some shots, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I got caught, so I gotta face the consequences, but I know I ain't had that dope.
He ran between the houses right here, and what? Between those two houses right there, well, the gate was closed. He stopped. This is how far back I was because I locked myself in my car. He took the time to stop and open up the gate and run through.
Well, he doesn't look like a hurdler.
No. And then when we got around here, he took his right hand, went like this with the dope. And I said, and then he stopped right here. So then we got him cuffed. That's why when you come up and Marshall come up, he wasn't cuffed yet. I let you two handle it because I was going to go right back over where he dropped the dope at.
I think we already found his goodies, but if you check his shoes.
I sure will. How you doing there, buddy?
What's up, man?
You're gonna find your other envelope and put that in there too, plus all your change. Well, Arturo, make sure when you go to work next time, don't be carrying anything illegal with you.
Yeah, whatever.
Watch your head.
We're only playing on 2 soccer teams. One's an open team where anybody over the age of 18 can play. It's a women's team. We do a lot of traveling. We've gone to several tournaments in the last couple of years and have won all of them. Pretty good group of women that I play soccer with. We play usually on Saturdays before work, and sometimes in the evenings when I have to take off work to go play. Well, we're going to an accident. Seems got somebody driving into the living room and apartment complex. The driver has fled the scene. They called in, said no one's hurt, but the living room's kind of messed up.
88.
229 control.
229 County can advise he's in a radio contact with him. He won't answer him.
Oh, this doesn't look good.
10-4, I'm going to be there, 1039.
10-4.
Everybody all right? How'd this happen?
10-4, not 1039.
This is the second time right there, the resident that owns the vehicle.
Over here?
Yeah.
Did anyone see who was driving?
I don't know who was driving. They would know who's driving the car.
Okay. Are you all right? Is this your car?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, I thought I parked the car, but then my baby was crying in the back seat, so I turned around to see what he was doing, and I hit the gas accidentally. I thought I parked the car.
Okay. You have your license and registration? Are you sure you're all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I thought I hit somebody in there in the house. I thought I killed somebody.
You still live in Kentucky, or do you have a local address?
No, I live here. I'm a student up here, so.
Okay, and this is your
This
house?
is my house.
How many people were in the car with you?
It was me and him and our son.
And you're all right? Everybody's all right?
Give me.
241 control.
241.
I'm gonna need a wrecker. Advise them it's a sport utility vehicle. It's completely inside the apartment. Yes, and it's not a hit and run. Is the owner of the apartment here? This is your apartment?
Yeah.
Apparently,
Nobody was hurt?
I just got home. She was in there.
Okay. Be careful.
438 North Village, 438 North Village, check welfare of a person. Employee Tamara Kimbrough. Husband came to her job earlier. Full units at 1809.
Have you step out here? Be careful. Don't step on any.
27 out of Indiana.
Negative. It'd be through Kentucky. So what did you have here in front of the window?
A chair. The stuff that's over there.
Okay. So you have. Is your TV broken? Have you had a look at it? Chair, TV, anything that was sitting on?
A table. Well, it's all up there in the front, and I can't.
Stereo room.
Stereo. Okay. Well, we're gonna have a wrecker yank it out of here, and I don't know how maintenance is gonna help you out. They'll probably have to put you in another apartment for a little bit. Okay.
Couldn't stop?
No, she was parking her car right there when her baby was making a fuss. She looked back in the back seat to see if the baby was okay, and instead of hitting the brake, hit the gas, jumps the curb, goes into the apartment, knocks down everything, pushes all their furniture way back into the kitchen area. I don't think I've ever had a vehicle that far in a building before.
Definitely one for the books.
It's going to be interesting to get this out.
So the maintenance man will be by to fix this one with you, right?
Oh yeah, the maintenance man's doing a lot of work today over here in this complex. He's had to replace a door on a burglary. Now they're going to have to replace a wall and a window.
It's going to be 1 block east of Barbour Road in the Ultimate Images block, 2 white velvet and red Camaro, 5 no weapons.
I don't think there's much damage to it. Oh, we got some scratches here. A little bump here. Mostly cosmetic damage. Did she say she wanted to have it towed or just yanked out of here?
She didn't say.
Oh, here she is right here. What do you think? This car drivable?
Well, I'd probably say it's drivable. I mean, I don't think it hurt anything as far as underneath or anything. But definitely going to have to be called on the insurance company because you got a lot of scratches and stuff on here, a lot of damage. I don't know. I would say your best bet would be probably to go ahead and have it towed in.
How about as far as driving? Is it drivable? Because I probably need the car for...
It's drivable. I mean, I wouldn't say it hurt anything underneath. It just got a lot of scratches, a lot of glass and stuff on it.
If you don't want to have it towed, your obligation to the record driver is for whatever he charged you to have it yanked out there. So you can, unfortunately, you have to pay him now.
Yeah,
oh, I do.
If you don't have the money now, then I would have to take the vehicle with me.
Okay, I'll just pay.
How much is the price?
It'd be $50. How much it's going to be? It has to be cash, can't be check or Visa or anything. It has to be cash.
Okay, you're going to have to run to a bank and come back?
You have a ride to go to a bank machine?
Yeah, he got a car.
If you want to go ahead and do that real quick, I'll hang out here for...
Aubrey, can you do that? Yeah. I think I got your car keys in here.
I think the only thing that's really damaged is that table and the lamps. And you got some, like, picture frames and the clock and some personal little things that are probably going to have to be replaced. They're broken. Big stuff's okay. All righty. Well, good luck to you.
Yep, thanks.
You're welcome.
I became a police officer to help people. On this job, you tend to run into many different things that you probably wouldn't run into on any other type of job. Situations where there's people with guns, there's people with medical problems that are literally dying in front of you. I really like what I do, mainly because I see that it's beneficial to the community. Going to a man with a gun, supposedly in a gray IROC, and we're coming up on the scene.
Jurisdiction unable to reach dispatch.
Why are you sitting out here? We're waiting on a friend down the street. Yeah.
Because we can't go there. He's about to get off of work. My brother's about to get off of work.
Let's see your hands.
Everybody step back, keep our hands where we can see them. Check lid.
Troy, let me see your hands still, partner.
About. Huh? You need 3 or 4 pagers for.
Go ahead on.
Oh, this is a new one. Yes.
Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hands.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Go ahead and spread your legs for me. Go ahead and take a step.
Where's the small pager at?
434 control.
Can you put your hands behind your back for me?
Where's the other pager at?
My pager's in that seat right there.
Put your hands on the car.
Why don't you have a seat right here?
I don't know. I did wrong.
Cross your legs for me.
Okay. You all right, Scott? You already checked them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now I've got in plain view a weight scale, which is common with narcotic sales. They weigh the narcotics before sale. And in plain view, there's a white baggie, clear plastic baggie, that you can see a green leafy substance. I suspect to be marijuana at this time.
231, stand by, get that.
I can see several pagers, got cellular phone, scissors, a couple lighters, and there's some other paraphernalia items that's common around narcotics that I found in the car.
Either way, let me understand this. He pulled a gun on you
He
last
pulled
week.
a gun out on me.
Today.
Today.
So about tonight.
And
Him and 3 of his buddies.
And then he
and
called
her.
you and said, come over here and pick up your pager?
No, told me to bring, she told me to bring this pager to it. Her, asked her right there. She told me to bring his pager
to bring the pager over to the guy that pulled the gun out.
Yeah, because it's her house. So
I'm thinking if a guy pulled a gun out on me earlier, I wasn't a policeman.
I know, he was like himself in the house.
I'd probably stay away from him.
Because I was going to bring this pager back. That's the pager they're looking for right now.
Weren't you worried that he might have the gun pulled on you again?
No, because I have buddies with me right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to lie. I have buddies with me.
Did you guys have a gun with you earlier?
No.
Guns don't come near me. I can't allow it. I'm not taking a chance of going. I'm facing, if I get in trouble, I'm facing a long time in jail, and I can't. That's why
are you facing a long time in jail?
Because if I got my probation and everything, and I'm not.
What are you on probation for?
Receiving stolen property, and I got arrested last week for reckless driving on New York Street. That's why I'm not messing. I mean, I start community service tomorrow at noon. And that's the only reason I'm even here.
Go arrest that dude in the red hat with the gun. What's he gonna do to him?
He probably hid the gun. Talking about we had the gun. He whipped it out on me.
I didn't have nothing to do with it.
Because me and him got in a fight.
Can you understand, though, if we get a run, man with a gun, and it's
I
a
understand.
gray...
Well, can I explain this? I understand that whole situation, but you pulled me over. I mean, you come up, you got us all out of the car. The person's weed that it was. There ain't no gun. There ain't no gun in the car. I didn't have no gun. I'm not gonna with a gun. The person who owned the weed claimed the weed. How can I?
Okay. Did I ask you if I could look in the car?
Yes, and I said yes because I knew nothing about it.
Okay. So when I look in there and I see it just in plain view, okay? It's just in plain view.
Yeah.
Anybody can see it from just looking in from the driver's side door, okay?
I have no light inside. I couldn't see it even if I opened the door.
But I'm saying, I mean, it was in plain view. And I look, and there's a scale laying there, right on the ground.
Let me explain something. If I knew it was there, why would I get, I mean, if I even knew the scale was in the backseat, and I know people get arrested for it, why would I give you permission, Adam, knowing I'm on probation?
I don't know. That'd be a good question.
Well, look.
I see. That's what I'm saying. I don't have nothing to do with this. He even claimed this week.
I'll be happy. I don't care. Go get it.
Okay. Well, right now, when you guys go down there, okay, I'm not asking you any questions. I don't want any comments from you, okay?
So when am I getting arrested for?
Well, right now you're getting arrested for possession of marijuana and for public intoxication.
What am I getting arrested for? Can you answer that?
It ain't none of theirs.
Possession of marijuana.
Did you just hear that? It ain't none of theirs.
Well, right now you're gonna have to tell that, okay, when you go into court, because I don't know who it is. I know you was in the back seat where it was at.
When I get out at your ass. Hey, I'll catch you. I'll find you.
Hey, I advise you this though. I wouldn't go around saying that unless you want to go for intimidation also.
Hey, John. Yeah. Your girlfriend wants her earring back. You want to give it to her? I'm going to take these things out. How they come out. It falls apart. Okay. Does that mean you guys are breaking up now or something? Okay.
I don't think this is going to be over. Threats being made, accusations. I suspect that I'll definitely get another run back to this address for another confrontation. But however, tonight, at least everyone's going to jail, and this problem's solved at least for the night.
132 in Bush. I've got him at